Welcome to Merimbula, a charming seaside town on the New South Wales South Coast.
In this New South Wales South Coast food tour, we're going to discover must-try Merimbula eats, from sensational seafood to pizza, pasta, and more.
If you're new here, welcome. We're Jay and John, Aussie travellers on a bucket list mission to experience 100 countries. Along the way, we'll be sharing the best food, sights, and local gems we discover. Right now, we're exploring the stunning New South Wales South Coast, showing you where to eat, stay, and play in this beautiful part of Australia. Nothing says seaside more than fish and chips. So we've come to Merimbula Fish and Chip Shop and got their fish, chips and salad. This was $26. So Merimbula Fish and Chip Shop is very popular, especially on a Saturday night. It was just packed. We've got a blue grenadier fish, so that's also known as a blue hake. It's fished around this area, and yeah, it's a really big serving size as well. So I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into this. And I need to eat pretty quick because if you've ever eaten fish and chips in Australia at the beach, you know that there's one thing you need to look out for, and it's the seagulls. So already on this trip, I've had an altercation with seagulls. Now I'm going to be doubly careful this time round. So I'm just going to drizzle some lemon that comes with it. Oh, yum. So I'll grab a big piece. I really like that crunch on the batter. And as I said before, it's a really good serving size too with the fish. And the fish just tastes really fresh. It's juicy too. And also with the chips, another thing you can't go past is chicken salt on chips. And I love chicken salt. So we recommend having your fish and chips out on the lake. Now I believe this is known as Boggy Creek or Boggy Lake. And now it's a lot prettier than what it sounds. It just looks so beautiful. It's such a scenic spot to have your fish and chips.
Monti Restaurant and Bar is an Italian restaurant in Merimbula set in a gorgeous courtyard area. They've got funky jazz music playing and beautiful Italian cuisine. So their pasta and their pizza bases are made fresh on site, and the food came out really quickly. These are the zucchini flowers. They're tempura battered, filled with pecorino and ricotta, on a bed of romesco sauce and drizzled with honey. So they look picture perfect. I love eating flowers. And I'm just gonna dig in. So these were $14. Ooh, look at that ricotta spurting out. Yum. That is a decadent mouthful. I love that ultra light, crispy tempura batter. The ricotta is really creamy, and then you've got that beautiful sweetness of the honey and a bit of savouriness from that sauce. It just combines so brilliantly and is a great start to our meal. What drew me to the spaghetti puttanesca was that it's made with local fresh tuna. It's also got olives, capers, garlic, and fermented chili. So that sounds really interesting. And I love the presentation of this dish. So just take a nice little spoonful. That's beautiful and tomatoey, and it's got a good hit of herbs. It's quite salty from the olives and the capers, and you can definitely taste that kick of chili.
Cranky Cafe is a really popular cafe just behind the main beach in Merimbula, and we've got some of their most popular dishes. So this is the Cranky pancakes, and we also have the Benny roll. You can also come here for lunch, and their fish and chips are also really popular. So I'm going to get stuck into this Benny roll to begin with. So let's open it up and have a look. Oh, look at that Benny sauce. You got the egg and bacon roll. with their hollandaise sauce in there. That looks great. Now, I'm sure this will be a favourite with Jay. She loves Eggs Benedict. And we also got a hash brown as well. So the hash brown was $2.50 extra. I really like this hollandaise sauce on the roll. It gives it a nice variation to your standard bacon and egg roll, and it makes it quite tangy. Moving on from Jay's favourite to my favourite, I love sweet breakfast, so this Cranky pancakes just looks right up my alley. So you've got some maple syrup here, which I'm just going to drizzle all over. Yum, and you've got a bunch of fruit. There's apple, there's blueberry, raspberries. There's also strawberries as well, and some granola just on the side. So there's mascarpone cheese here and a sprinkling of granola. Yeah, dip it in with the maple syrup. These pancakes are exactly what I need. So the pancake itself is really nice and fluffy, and I really like the sweetness of the maple syrup. And this mascarpone cheese, it's quite a clean taste and it's quite airy as well. So it balances out the sweetness really nicely. Priscilla and the team were really friendly too. So if you're looking for great service and great cafe food in Merimbula, make sure you come to Cranky Cafe.
Dulcie's Cottage is a really funky restaurant in Merimbula. So it's a bar and restaurant, and it's set in the original 1925 weatherboard cottage that was the home of Arthur and Dulcie Goodsill. The cottage has been converted into a local watering hole, and they've got eclectic photos of the Goodsill family as well as the local area from times gone past. And they've got a simple but delicious menu, including local Merimbula oysters. And these are a half dozen of the local Merimbula oysters. They come served natural with a nok cham dressing, and they look simply divine. So they were $28. So I can smell the nok cham dressing from here, and it's making my mouth water already. These look so fresh and delicious. Now let's get a good squeeze of lemon on there, and then pour on the dressing. Yum. Down the hatch. That nok cham dressing has a nice bit of spice, which really elevates the taste of the salty, creamy oysters. So Sydney rock oysters are some of the best types of oysters in the world. You definitely have to have some when you come to Australia. And there is no better place than just sitting out on the deck here at Dulcie's Cottage, looking out over the water and having some fresh oysters.
Dulcie's also have the best burgers in town. We tried their signature Dulcie's burger, complete with a juicy beef patty, bacon, veggies, Dulcie's secret sauce, and a side of fries. Very tasty and certain to satisfy the largest of appetites.
If you're looking for an upmarket cafe experience in Merimbula, come to Waterfront Cafe. It's set, as the name suggests, it's right on the waterfront, and they serve up a number of salads and burgers and seafood. That's all really tantalising. So we've got their prawn roll. So this was $24. So it comes with prawns. It's also served with fennel. There's cos lettuce there, and it is drizzled in a remoulade, which is a dipping sauce for seafood that's a little bit similar to tartare sauce. So this looks really yummy. It's got a really fresh taste, and I like the licoricey taste of the fennel. It works really well with the prawns. And there's nothing better just enjoying your lunch, just overlooking the water. This is a really cool space. For a great start to your day, come to Mitchies Espresso Bar at Mitchies Jetty. They serve all your favourite coffees. There's even donuts as well. And when you finish your morning coffee, you can go hire a sup or a kayak like we're about to do. To discover more Merimbula things to do, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button to stay tuned for our Merimbula travel guide, coming up soon.
Fleetwood Coffee is conveniently located right in the heart of Merimbula, just opposite the Macca's. And it's a great spot for a morning coffee and a light snack. So they've got coffee, cakes, and their Toasties are very popular. We've got their ham, tomato, relish and cheese, which is only $12. So I can smell the ham from here. It's freshly toasted for us and it looks delicious. That bread is nice and buttery and it's got a good crunch. The ham's smoky and the relish is just delicious. This is such a simple and tasty dish. And this cafe has some beautiful views overlooking the water. It's a really chilled vibe and a relaxed spot.
There are a number of Asian restaurants in Merimbula, including Japanese, Chinese, Indian, Malaysian, and also Thai. We feel like a bit of Thai tonight, so we've come to Yummy Thai Authentic Thai Cuisine. One of the first things I noticed when we were looking at the menu was how affordable these dishes are. So most of the entrees are less than $10, and a large number of the mains are less than $20, which I think is amazing value in Merimbula. So we've got their duck salad, and this was $20.90. So in the duck salad, you can see the duck there, and there's cucumber, there's carrots, there's onion in there, a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of cabbage there too. This looks really delicious, and that duck is smothered in a chili jam sauce. What I love about Thai food is that there's a whole range of flavours in just one bite. There's saltiness, sweetness, and a little bit of heat as well. So I can taste shrimp paste in there, and that gives it a salty taste. And then that chili jam is quite sweet. And that chili jam's also got a bit of heat to it. So it's just a really tasty dish. And $20.90 for duck, that's pretty good value.
For authentic wood-fired pizza in Merimbula, come to Pane e Vino Pizzeria and get some of their delicious wood-fired pizzas. This is a caprese pizza, and I wish you could smell through the screen because this smells amazing. So they've got 3 different types of meat. They've got hot sopressata, double smoked ham and pork, sausage, and they've got some homemade chili. They've got cheese, and it just looks amazing. And the people that work here are absolute characters. I have never seen a pizza being flipped before, so that was a bucket list item to be ticked off for me, and I'm really excited about eating this. So this was $29 and it is so hot and fresh. That is just a flavour explosion. So you can definitely taste the heat of the chili and then all the smoked meats and just give it this beautiful meaty saltiness. And you've got that cheese as well, beautiful bread. This is just perfection.
There's nothing more Aussie than a meat pie. So when you're traveling around Australia, you've got to go to a bakery and try one for yourself. We've come to Wild Rise Baking Company in Pambula, and it is wildly popular. They've got a number of really tasty pies. They've got desserts as well. It's an awesome looking bakery. Now, we've got their most popular pies. So this is the chunky steak and the barbecue Angus. So I'm not actually sure which one is which, but I'm going to bite into it and see how I go. So this is the chunky steak. It was only $6 and it comes with a really hearty gravy, and it is just the perfect snack on the go. And now for the barbecue Angus. So you can see the difference in the pies. Their chunky steak has big chunks of beef in there, and the barbecue Angus has a slight barbecue flavour, and then there's also caramelised onion in there too. We love our Aussie meat pies, and they're the perfect cheap eat on the road.
As soon as we walked through the door at Wild Rise Baking Company, my eyes were just drawn to this carrot cake. It looks so spectacular, so thick as well, really hearty slice, and I just love carrot cake. I used to work at a bakery, and carrot cake was definitely a big temptation for me, and this looks like a good one. This carrot cake is so moist and dense, and I love that cream cheese filling. It's got a hearty serve of nuts, including walnuts on the inside, and then it looks like it's topped with some flakes of almonds as well. It's really just picture perfect, and it tastes amazing.
To discover more of the Merimbula food scene, check out our Merimbula Eat Festival vlog. The Eat Festival is one of the Sapphire Coast's biggest events held every March. If you love fresh seafood and the best local produce on the New South Wales South Coast, this festival is a must. When visiting Merimbula, we stayed at the Sea Spray Motel. We loved the luxurious feel of their split-level executive style apartment. This motel caters to over 18s, is just a short walk to the town centre, and is perfect for travelling couples like us. We highly recommend staying at the Sea Spray Motel when visiting Merimbula. Merimbula is a great place to stop over for a Sydney to Melbourne road trip. It's about 6 hours from Sydney, 7.5 hours from Melbourne, and 3 hours from Canberra. You can also fly into Merimbula Airport. By bus, it takes 9.5 hours from Sydney, 4 hours from Canberra, and 10 hours using a combination of train and bus from Melbourne. We hope you enjoyed our South Coast New South Wales food tour in Merimbula. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and leave us a comment. We'd like to give a big thanks to Sea Spray Motel and Mitchies Jetty for partnering with us and making this video possible. We've got plenty more Sapphire Coast food and travel vlogs just like this, so if you want more of this content, make sure you subscribe. We are Bucket List Travellers. See you next time.